So today we will be discussing about the creation of groups in Office 365 Admin Center. So if you are working in a company, a small, large company, or in a big enterprise environment, and you're asked to create groups in Office 365 Admin Center, how do you go about that? So first of all, you have to log on to the Microsoft office.com and then go to your admin center. So when you click the admin center, you'll be redirected to the Office 365 or Microsoft 365 admin center. To be able to do this, perform this creation, actually, you will need to have the admin privilege on Office 365. So go to groups, and here you will click, you see groups, and you have also the shared mailbox, and you have the deleted groups which have been deleted. So click groups. When you click groups here, you will see all the different kind of groups that has been created in your company. And mind you, when someone creates a group in Outlook or from SharePoint or from Teams, of course the group the person creates is going to be populated here in Office 365. So what I'm going to do right now, we just to create a group, you will click the Add Group. So when you click Add Group, you will see you have four options. So now you are being asked to choose a group type you want to create. So the first group you see, which is the Office 365 group, which says recommended from Microsoft. So when do you create this group? According to Microsoft, they say Office 365 group is actually a kind of a group that is being used by different users both inside your company and outside your company. So the users actually they collaborate together to use that groups. So which means not only users inside your company will be able to use this group, you'll be added to this group, but users outside your company can also be outside your companies can also be added to this group. So we have the distribution list. So the distribution list says send emails to all members of this list. So if, for example, you have a department, like let's say you have the sales department of the human resources department, and you have like 20 or 30 people working for each department, and you want to create a kind of a distribution list, or for your company, I know, of course, I know that almost every company has a distribution list. It's kind of a generic email which is being used to send information to everyone at the same time. So with the distribution list, you just create one email address, then you add the users to that email address, and of course they receive the email. If you send it to just that email address, they will all receive an email from you. While the mail-enabled security group is also just like it's like almost part of like a distribution group. But what this mail-enabled security group does is that you can also actually use it to actually grant resources such as SharePoint to users. And of course, we have the security group. The security group is, for example, you want to grant access to OneDrive and SharePoint. Also, according to what Microsoft said, also to use for mobile device management, we can also use the security group. And security group is also actually used if you are working if you are using like Windows Server, so you can use the security group to actually grant access to users in your company. So first of all, let me just try to create a distribution group for this test we are going to do. So I'm going to click next. And here I'm going to give my distribution group a name. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to give it IT members, or just let me just call it ICT, and the distribution will be ICT members. And click next. So the email address of this distribution group, we're going to call it ICT. Just call it ICT. And it says communication. Allow people outside of my organization to send email to this distribution group. So do I really want people to be sending email to my distribution group, or do I just want to only use it internally in my organization? I can say, well, I don't want people outside my organization to send email to this group. I just click next, and here we have the opportunity to actually edit the group type, which of course is a distribution group, but we're going to just leave it that way, and everything is going to remain the same. Also have the option to just say, okay, what are the basics, which is the name, the description, and settings, which of course is the email address. As you can see, communication is disabled for people who are outside my organization. So create a group, and here we go, we close. So to actually see the groups, the distribution group you just created, you need to actually refresh. Here, let me refresh again. Sometimes it takes some time for the group you just created to be populated in this group. So after doing refresh like 2 or 3 or 4 times, then you're going to see the new the distribution list we just created. So let me just click on that list, and here you can see we have more options like members, and we also have like settings. So members, right now there we don't have any member, anyone who is a member of this um, distribution list, just that Kelvin Johnson is the owner of it. So let me click on view all the members. So here you can see we don't have any members yet in this group. So let me just add a member. I'm going to add Thomas Johnson as a member and click save and click close. And right now we have just one member. But we also have the option to actually manage this group we just created using the Microsoft Exchange Admin Center, the Exchange Admin Center. So if I go to my under resources, let me see, created the distribution group. Let me go to my groups and click refresh. And here we have the ICT, the distribution list we just created. So when I double click on this group, so we also have the option to actually add members here. You can see I just added Thomas Johnson, and Thomas Johnson is a member of this group. I can decide to just click on the plus sign, and here I can add more members to this group. So just click test one and click OK, and here we go. Test one is now a member of this group. So when I try to send an email, so I've already created an account, an Outlook account for Thomas Johnson. Yeah, let me just show you what I created. So I created this account for Thomas Johnson in Outlook. So right now Thomas can access his Outlook in a Windows 10 computer. So let me send an email to the distribution list we just created, which is ICT at privaictless.ba. Let me go to my Outlook from my Office 365 center and try to send an email to the new distribution list. So when I just type ICT at privaictless.ba, and I say this is a test. So and I click send. So I think the message has been sent. So when I go to the mailbox of Thomas Johnson, and we try to just hold on and refresh, and here you see Thomas just received the mail I sent to him right now. Well, that is how you create a test distribution group in Office 365, or the different groups you have in Office 365 Admin Center. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch my video. My name is Kelvin Johnson, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more IT related video. And if you think this video has been of great help to you, please don't forget to give me a like and just also leave a comment, and I will reply to you as quick as possible. If you have any question regarding Office 365, Microsoft Intune, SCCM, and on Windows security, you can always send me an email and I will respond to you as quick as possible. Thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate your time and see you next time. Bye.